Hello, everyone. It's Amber Carlton with Berkshire Hathaway, Home Services Premier Properties, and Daisy is deciding to kind of pop into this. So, we're live. What do we do? Anyways, she's a cute little Pomeranian. If you happen to see her running across the screen, hopefully she doesn't start barking at anything random. Anyways, I am here to give you a little market update for Fargo, Moorhead, West Fargo area. We look at our absorption rates every month. I talk to you guys about what we see month over month on how homes are selling, what our absorption rate actually is. And how we decide that is if we were to take everything we've got listed right now and sell it off, how many months it would take. So when you hear us say 2 months worth of absorption rates, that's what we're talking about. If that's the number, then it would take about 2 months to sell off all of the inventory we currently have. If you ever have questions on any of this, feel free to direct message me, text, call, anything you'd like. Let's dive in. Okay, so that is last month. And this is this month. So we look at a whole year at a time and we break that down 12 times a year. So one a month, we will look at these. And there have been some changes. I've got a couple of things to talk to you guys about. Overall, it's really good. So if you're looking at selling, it is still a good time to sell. Interest rates are still way low, historic lows. So if you're happy and you love your home, sidebar, but think about refinancing. If you're going to stay there for a few years, you're happy where you are, consider refinancing. Just rates have never been this low. They're not going to stay this low forever. So if you want to move on to something new, let me know. Love to help you. And if not, consider refinancing. Anyways, back to this. So if we look at our median sales price, that went up by $100. So not a ton, but it went up. We can look at our average days on market for sold. That dropped down from 71 to 69. So not a huge decrease, but it did drop down a little bit, which is great. When we look at our average days on market for active, that stayed the exact same. So we're still at 102 there for active listings. Now we can drop down below and the numbers get a little bit smaller, but hopefully you can still see them well enough to follow along. In our 0 to, let's see here, 120, in that market, we have dropped down a month. So we've went from 4 months worth of inventory down to 3 for absorption rates. If we come down another one, we stayed the same. If we come down one more, which is our 180 to 190 range, that one did drop down. So you can look where it says on your right-hand side, you'll see 3, 1, 2, 1. That's the line I'm talking about. We went from 2 months worth of inventory down to 1 there. You go down one more, that one actually ticked up a month. So that would be our 200 to 240 range, ticked up 1 month. Still super low. So one other thing you want to consider too, when we look at these, 6 months is a neutral market. It's not a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. If you get under 6 months, you are in a seller's market. You get over 6 months, you're in a buyer's market. Since I've been back in our local area, so the past 5 years, really anything under 250 pretty much has been a seller's market the whole time. Usually you get over that 250 and you start to neutralize or get heavy into a buyer's market in our luxury. And that I'm super excited to talk about because when you look at these numbers, this is crazy. So if we keep going down, you will look at 250 to 300, 300 to 400, and 400 to 500,000. So 200 to 250, we are down to 3 months worth of listings there. That's really low. And then 4 months for our 3 to 400, 3 months for 400 to 500,000. That's insane. Only 3 months worth of inventory for that high of a price point is wonderful. So if you are looking to sell in that price point, this is 100% the time to do it. There are only 47 active listings right now. So low inventory would be a very smart time for you to do that. And then our luxury for our market is 500, sorry, 500,000 and above. So anything over 500,000. Usually that's double digits. The majority of the time I've seen it. We are down to 8 months worth of that. We are almost at a neutral market for luxury. And since I've been back, which has only been 5 years, haven't seen that. So if you are looking to move a luxury property, this would be a great time as well. Another thing to consider with that is we are headed into Q4, and that's when a lot of major companies make their changes, whether it be Stanford or Microsoft or who knows. But a lot of big companies make their big changes on new hires, higher earning positions in that Q4. So contrary to what some might think, it can be advantageous to sell at this time of year. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. So if you have questions on any of this, let me know. Overall, the market is looking really good. And here are just some different ways to connect with me online. Almost all of them are amber.realtor or ACarlton realtor on any of the social channels. So always feel free to DM me, ask me questions, put them in the comments on this video. It will also hit YouTube and Instagram. So I hope you guys stay warm, stay healthy. It's been really, really bad for COVID in our area lately. So stay safe. Be good to yourself. Be good to the people around you. We could all use a little compassion right now. Okay. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye. Ouch. Oh, Daisy, that hurt. Okay. Let's see.